Hey guys, I'm 5 days post-op now, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update because I'm feeling pretty good. I just took pain medication, so that'll probably make me drowsy in the next little bit. I might have to go for another nap. So I'm letting you know that so far, day 5 has been probably my best day yet. I'm feeling really, really good today. I think I have finally figured out the best combination of medication to take and when to take it. I think I mentioned in my video a day or two ago that I was experiencing like a lot of tightness in the chest and very difficult for me to breathe as a result. And I ended up having to take a lorazepam as well as my oxy pain medication only because I was experiencing so much like anxiety and panic because of the heaviness on my chest. I ended up calling Dr. Kara's emergency line, which was amazing because someone answered right away. And I just explained to them that I actually felt really good overall, but that I was having this breathing issue. And they told me that that was very common and normal, and that I had to just make sure I keep up on my pain medication because even though I wasn't in pain per se, that swelling and sort of tension can cause that. So ever since then, I haven't been cheap on my medication. I've been trying to take it fairly religiously every 4 to 6 hours, the oxy, and then take Tylenol, in between that as needed. Also, I was realizing that the medication was making me very nauseous. So I've been taking it with Gravol, and that's been helping me with the nausea. So taking the right medications at the right times, keeping up on it, and coupling it with my Gravol for the nausea has been the best mix so far. So on day 5, I'm feeling so much better. I'm still in my compression garment, which you can see. I'm physically feeling smaller. Like I woke up this morning and I felt like everything was getting tighter and smaller. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I can see that too. So I have a feeling that the compression is working, the swelling's going down. My bandages look a little different today. I was able to get a nurse to come to the house through the Central Lynn. It's a free service provided by OHIP. I'll do a separate video about that because there's a lot of information to know about that. But just so you know, I was able to get a nurse to come to the house once a day for the next week to do my dressing changes for me. And also they provided supplies. And I really like the supplies that they brought because they brought a much nicer, softer tape, medical tape. And they brought much nicer, big cotton gauze pads and abdominal pads. And so I just loved the way the nurse did my dressing changes. She helped me get undressed. She looked at my incisions. She said everything is healing so good. She said she was so surprised. She thought I was going to be in way worse shape and that my incisions would have been way worse, but she said she was very pleasantly surprised on how I'm healing and that I was healing perfect. So that's sort of how I was feeling because I felt like everything was looking really good too. And she confirmed that. So that was really reassuring. I would say the hardest part right now is just the nighttime when I start to swell more and I'm starting to feel that heaviness in my chest more. So once again, just keeping up on my medication for that. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere or doing anything, so I can really take the time to nap when I'm actually tired. So through the night, I am actually sleeping. I do wake up every few hours to go to the washroom, but that alone is helpful because you're supposed to get up and you're supposed to be mobile and active, and I've been doing a really good job at that. Just getting up, taking my little walks, even just going to the washroom, emptying my own drains. That's like exercise for me and it quite wins me. And I've been doing more like arm movement exercises. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna have like dinosaur arm movement for a while, but even right out of surgery, like I have complete movement of my arms, and it's been really helpful for my back and my breasts as well to just kind of keep the arms moving. I think I said in another video, I do like little massages like this going out towards the armpit to help, feel the implant and just sort of help a little bit with the swelling. My armpit pain today is good. Like I don't have pain right now in the armpits, but I find that as the night goes along in the evening, I start to swell more and feel more pain, and thus I'm really on top of the medication more at night. Medication is just key right now to staying relaxed and to healing. What else should I tell you? Oh, so bad news was that I wasn't able to get my drains removed today. It's day 5. they were hoping to take my drains out by today, but not necessarily a bad thing because I'm still draining. Last night, my left side, I had like 75 cc's come out. And so obviously in order to have the drains removed, you're supposed to have like less than 25 cc's in a 24-hour period. So because I'm still draining a lot, or a decent amount at least, they're not going to take them out yet. But to be honest with you, the drains haven't been as bad as people have said that they're going to be. I've gotten used to them. They're tucked away right now, and I'm wearing like baggy pajama pants, and I keep them in my pockets. I emptied them the last time I went to the washroom, so there's not much left. You can see the color of the fluid is changing now. It's getting more yellow, so that's good. I have a feeling by tomorrow, if not the next day, I'll have them removed. I'm not in any rush though, because I feel like the drains have a purpose, and I feel like it's contributing to my swelling going down and healing. So I'll take them out, or I'll get them taken out when it's the right time. I'm going to talk to Dr. Kara's office, because actually the nurse that came to the house today said she could remove them for me. I don't necessarily have to go back to Scarborough to Dr. Kara's office to have them removed. So I'm going to just talk to them about that and find out whether or not that's something that they're okay with, and that'll save me a drive to the city. But on the same token, I have no problem taking the drive over there with my mom or my husband if needed. If Dr. Kara himself actually wants to see me, I'll take that opportunity. So I'll wait and see. I'm expecting a call from them this afternoon to do a check-in with me. I'll let them know I won't be going to have the drains removed today, but I'll try to set something up for tomorrow or Wednesday, either back at Dr. Kara's office or even here at home with the nurse who comes for my dressing changes. So far, so good. Feeling much better now on day 5. I am going to be getting a stronger laxative or a suppository, because I haven't had a bowel movement yet since surgery, and by day 5 I should have had a bowel movement. So I'm gonna get something to help me with that. It's not gonna be fun, but it has to be done, because I don't want to be dealing with that issue. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So far I'd say things are going much better than expected. And I still think that the boobs are way worse than the tummy has been at all. I just sit in my bed like this. I got my legs propped up with pillows. I have my hospital bed that reclines as needed. And I just sort of adjust my incline as the day goes by. Actually, I don't sit in my bed very much during the day. I prefer the reclining chair during the day. I've even been able to get up and sit at my kitchen table to eat lately. And then I sort of come to my bed when I'm ready for a nap or more throughout the night. So that's all that there is to report now for day 5. Thanks for keeping an eye on my journey. I hope this information is helpful to anyone else out there who is considering their own mommy makeover journey. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'm glad to answer any that you have, and I'm hoping that, you know, as things start looking a little nicer, I can post maybe some pictures on how my incisions are looking. I'm not quite ready to show those yet. But I will tell you that they're healing nice and dry and clean lines. You know, there's no infection. Nothing's turning black, thank God. Dr. Kara, I think, did an amazing job with my incisions. Everything is nice and clean and fine and low. And like I said, I'm healing much better than I even expected, and I'm feeling much better than I even expected. So it can be done. We'll check in again soon. Thanks, guys.